Little Big Planet is a great platforming game that uses simple interfaces such as grabbing and pulling items and just jumping between platforms, but it uses in highly innovative ways through a number of levels. It also includes online interface to create your own levels and share them with people. And the whole point of the single player campaign is to gain new textures and items to use in making these levels. There's a number of ways to customize your character, and you gain new hats and eyes and glasses and shirts and pants as you adventure through the game. Here you see the rocket suit, and you use it in a variety of ways. Here I'm picking up a bomb, don't want to hit anything, and blowing up an obstacle. The grabbing element, it's one of the few things the game does, but they use it in so many different ways. Here, going between different rollers. And you also use it to hold on to things here and maneuver through a variety of obstacles. You can also grab this catapult here. They use the grabbing in a number of different ways. There's only like 2 or 3 different elements, but they use it in so many different ways to keep things interesting. Now I can catapult over the wall. Well, it's a 2D game. You can jump into the environment. Here I'm jumping back and then going left to discover some secret areas and a number of different textures to use and levels that I can make. The jumping into the environment is used in a number of creative ways. As you can see here, it's quite elaborate as you try to avoid some obstacles as well. Part of the fun is the different cultures that are portrayed in the game. For instance, here Africa, giraffes, later other animals. In South America, they decided to take some of the Day of the Dead theme. All of it's real fun. It keeps it lively. And the Asian theme here with the throwing stars and some other elements, they're later in the game. Some of the levels are races where you're trying to outrun an enemy and earn as much as you can along the way. Some parts are puzzles. Here's you pull the lever back and forth, always grabbing something to get the boxes out there. Race against time. And there's some boss levels in the game. Here I'm trying to return the fire and hit that red button to defeat the enemy. As I said, the grabbing is used in a number of creative ways. Here you're pulling a lever to race a car back and forth to platforms. And then you can also grab different levers to maneuver the ship through the air, left, right, and straight up. And then there's, in addition to this, the main levels, there's some fun little arcade levels just to see how much you can collect. Here I'm trying to go through the platform without knocking down pillars. And on this one I'm just jumping, trying to collect as many point bubbles without hitting the fiery platforms that are brought through. And some parts of levels require 2 people, so there's a real emphasis on co-op, sometimes up to 4 people. The online interface is a big key to the game. You see the levels through tags, and then you maneuver through the filtered list. There's already a number of levels. Here is a Donkey Kong level that someone made, quite difficult. And someone decided this is what their interpretation of Indiana Jones is in Little Big Planet world. And here you have Slimer and a Ghostbusters level. Overall, Little Big Planet's a great game that we recommend here at PoweredUpGamers.com. It's fun, and the only thing that I would recommend more is if they have new power-ups and new ways to interact, which I'm sure will come in a sequel.